The job of the press is to investigate and get to the facts. That is how the Watergate cover-up was brought to light. The attack in Libya on September 11th is known to be a terrorist attack that was premeditated. There is no plausible explanation whatsoever why several Obama team members blamed the attack on a YouTube video weeks after. The fact is, for some reason, Barack Obama went to the UN 2 weeks after this terrorist attack and blamed the YouTube video and apologized. Nobody seems to have come up with a reason or a source that could have deemed this video, deemed this attack to be a response to video. There is only one plausible explanation why this went down like it did. Pay close attention, folks. Close attention. What we do know is that the compound had been attacked recently, like in June, and there was concern from Ambassador Stevens over this. Evidence shows more security was asked for and it was denied. No one denies this. No one wants to debate that issue. We also know that several militants want Stevens dead. His diary reflects this as well, as he was in fear for his life. Now, folks, if we left everything else out, anyone can surmise after this attack immediately that this was terrorism. All the evidence pointed to this, and that is what it turned out to be. That's exactly what it turned out to be. Why did Clinton, Obama, Rice, and all these other people come out with statements right after saying this was a result of a video and apologize? All the evidence that we know shows this was a terror attack, and even one that was imminent. The only thing that makes any sense is that there was a plan to blame this video and deliberately lie even before it happened. But the question is, why would they do this? Why would they lie? It was either to protect the president by not admitting this was a terror attack that makes him look bad, or wait, what if they already had planned to blame any attack on September 11th on this video? I mean, why would they push this so hard despite the evidence and clearly cover this up? I mean, it seems just crazy. Sadly, the true motive is a deeply sinister motive, and it all has to do with free speech. This is what really happened. They knew an attack was imminent, but did not increase security. They let this attack happen knowing that it would come September 11, 2012. But why would they let this happen and our guys get killed? That's crazy, right? Crazy. Huh? No, it's not crazy, because blaming this video was what it's really about in the first place. That's what this whole thing's about. The Obama administration will never let a crisis go to waste. Never. They love a crisis, a good crisis. Why not allow this to happen, blame the video even weeks after, and then they demanded Google remove the video? But why does this matter? Because the whole intent was to try to take away our free speech, and they needed a crisis. Obama goes to the UN and apologizes for this terrorist attack, basically blaming this video 2 weeks later. At this time, there was no evidence. Anyone knows of this? The State Department reported that they thought an attack was imminent and they needed more security. Everybody says they knew it was a terrorist attack. It's important for them to control the internet, take our free speech, and what is disseminated online. And this was the perfect opportunity. They knew it was coming, and they knew about the video. Regardless of the failure of the press to investigate this or to realize how sick these people are, one thing is certain. They lied, and they are covering this up. That's the fact. They lied and they're covering up. Just the cover-up, despite the reason why, is much, much worse than Watergate. Much worse. This makes Watergate look like kiddie stuff. This president has lied and covered up a terrorist attack and probably even knew this was coming. There is no other plausible explanation why they blamed this on a video unless there was an agenda that had to do with this video, and they demanded Google take this video down, and they're pathological liars, and they got busted. And I'm going to continue on here and tell you that I think everything that's happened recently is there's only plausible explanations for example, the BP oil spill. Okay, I don't remember in all these years really any explosion ever happening like that, ever. I don't ever remember anything like that happening. There's been oil well problems and oil spills and everything like that. But the way this thing happened is nothing strange about it because there was so much to gain. First of all, when this oil well fire explosion happened, the first thing was to blame big oil, and which everybody knows that Obama's fought against coal, oil, and everything except any kind of green energy. And this was a perfect opportunity for him to just go ahead and perpetuate the lies. That's what and blame big oil, and then at the same time, why he's got everybody focused on that. Those oil rigs that he shut down went all off to Petrobras and Brazil, in which all his buddies are invested in. I mean, this is none of this stuff is happening out of, coincidence. This is all happening for a reason. And there's so many things. There's just so many things. Obama's always wanted to stick it to Europe anyway, just like he sent the bust of Churchill back because his old beliefs and his radical, beliefs of Marxism and, what he thought, imperialism and all that, and his father. And it's all for a reason. And then you even take something like this movie shooting. There's just something really, really weird about that. Some of the weapons this guy had, the way this went down, just the whole thing. Why would something like this happen? This guy seemed like he was drugged. There was something really weird about that. And then that's a gun rights issue, and automatic weapons and all that. I don't put anything past this administration to make a crisis, to create any kind of crisis they can in which they can use it to their advantage. And I expect something. Today is the 17th, the 17th of October 2012. And I guarantee there's going to be something else coming up here in the next month or so. Another nudge, because the progressives since 1887, the Fabian Society has been, their whole goal was to nudge, into socialism, and that's what this election is all about. It's a decision between, are we going to let the people that lost the Revolutionary War finally take the country, because that's what it comes down to. These are the people, these liberals today, are the people that really, miss out the fact that, back before we came over here, the European way and the socialist way, progressive, liberal BS, and we're in a situation today where everybody's completely sold out.